Hey everybody, this is Wardrake, and I want to discuss a little bit about From Software and their current problem with banning players and cheaters from Dark Souls 3. Now, the whole Dark Souls series has had glitches here and there definitely have been cheaters in the past, and it wasn't really until Dark Souls 2 that they really started working on trying to get all of that under control. Well, unfortunately, there were problems involved with that, and some of those problems have made a reoccurrence in Dark Souls 3. Now, there's a program that they use that detects whether there is an oddity or a problem with any of the data that's in the game file, such as things that just don't make sense, things that wouldn't be possible, like suddenly gaining an infinite amount of souls or uh, having more than you're allowed to when it comes to Estus flasks. For those that don't know, that's the potion that heals you, to even having weapons that have been leveled up way beyond what they're allowed to do. And these people will be targeted and either soft banned, which only lets you play with other cheaters, or banned from online at all, which, if you think about it, Dark Souls 3 kind of needs you to, it kind of pushes you towards multiplayer. If anything, it basically floods the game with, helpful hints from other players. Sometimes helpful hints. There are a lot of people that are jerks on there, like jump here, and it just leads you to your death. So always be cautious of that. But also lets you play with these players. They can help you take down a boss. Now there are NPCs you can usually summon, but they're not the brightest, so you shouldn't really rely on them if you can have other people help you. Either way, if they permaban you from it, that's kind of difficult to do then. The game is not single player friendly in the slightest. So what's the problem here? Well, if you're a cheater, sure, I can understand getting banned or punished. That makes sense. If you are hacking the files or anything of that nature, or taking advantage of certain circumstances, using a third-party software or editing the code yourself, yes, punishment is fine and deserved for the most part. But what about the players that aren't changing anything and still getting punished? Apparently, there have been a few glitches within the game itself that corrupts a data or two, and they catch that and they're like, whoa, 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 no, not okay, you're banned. To even something as frustrating as a non-banned cheater going onto your game, dropping an item for you, and you pick it up. The moment you pick it up and it's a cheated item, it quote unquote infects your game. That counts as you cheating, whether you knew it or not. Now, you should be able to inspect these items before you pick them up, but some newer players don't know certain limits. They don't know, the broadsword plus 37 can't happen. I don't know exactly. I haven't played Dark Souls 3 just yet. I've been playing number 2. I just finished 1 not too long ago, and I plan on picking 3 up. I'm a little worried about these bannings, though. Either way, you trust the player that you're bringing into your world to help you, and they give you a cheated item, you get banned. Well, that isn't very fair, nor does it make a lot of sense. What's more is From Software is, as far as we can tell, not really doing anything to fix this. And the solution that has been given is basically, oh, well, in that case, yes, we back up our saves on a cloud save. However, if you don't want to be banned, we recommend you backing up your save on a USB drive or somewhere else in the computer or on another cloud service if possible. So that way, if at any time you get a corrupt data or a cheated item and it affects your game, then you can just simply go back to that save and, oh, all is fixed. Sort of. So here's the thing. Asking players to take the extra mile of making sure to keep updating their backup saves. Because let's face it, even the best gamer, and I'm not the best gamer, but I'm included in this feature, which is if I have a backup save, I almost always forget to update it. Why? you don't think about it. Everything autosaves. You don't even think about that at all. So you could be going through, something goes wrong, and you just lost 20 to 30 hours of your game time. And for a lot of working people, that's a lot of time. It's pretty frustrating in the end. And for those that even don't work and just play religiously every day, that's still a lot of time. And for a game as hard as Dark Souls series, that's pretty discouraging. It doesn't make you want to play anymore. I've had it multiple times where I have been playing a game, and for some reason the save data gets corrupted, or something else happens. Whether it's on its own or not, I don't know. But something goes wrong, you lose the save file, at least up to the previous save, and you look at how much further you had gotten, you're like, oh man, I don't want to go through that again. That's frustrating. And so I don't really blame players for not wanting to do that. Honestly, From Software is the one that should be in charge of this. From Software should be the one that looks at this and says, okay, let's look at the situation. He was given a cheated item. He didn't know it was a cheated item. We should remove the ban and remove the item. And find the original cheater and ban him. They should have records of these things within the online play feature. Every time you summon someone to join you in a game or you get summoned, there should be a bit of code that verifies the connection between the two. It has to be somewhere in there. That's as simple as it is. It may not be easy to find it, but these kind of companies can make algorithms to find exactly what they need immediately. We've seen error reports for other games that work like that. Should be simple. Sort of. Either way, players shouldn't be the one being punished, nor should they be the ones that have to take the extra step just to make sure their files don't get corrupted by a douchebag on, the other servers that come in and it's like, hey, you want an item? Oh, sure. What is it? Well, it's a broadsword. Nah, but it's been upgraded enough that it worked. Oh, cool. Let me check it out. Oh, this thing is wicked. Banned. What? Either way, I don't think it's appropriate. I know a lot of people that don't think it's appropriate for players to be punished. My other episode, or I'm blanking on the word. My other videos on The Division will attest to that as well, which is players that take advantage of an exploit should not be punished. Players that are affected by said exploits or glitches should not be punished. Cheaters that use code changes or third-party softwares should be punished. So, anyway, those are just my thoughts. From Software, honestly, step up your game. I've had a hard time with your Dark Souls games anyway due to all their glitches and errors. I don't want to see this ruin the last game in your series. Thank you guys for joining me. Leave your comments below with your opinions. Leave a like or a dislike depending on your feelings on the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.